I'm gonna have to do this one in parts, you guys. So it's so obvious at this point that Glammy is sabotaging the show. Um, I mean, it's possible that she really is this daft. It is possible that she's somehow mentally delayed. But I'll go through all of it and yeah, dude. And in the meantime, they know that they're about to go through some organizational changes. At least they're presenting that as content. So I'm guessing that there might be some truth behind it because Jaffe has been talking all week about potentially buying the network and trimming down the shows and streamlining the content. So we'll see. We'll see. I think he said that Keem wants 3 million, and based on my business knowledge, I think considering it took them 2 years to earn the first million, it would probably take 5 years to break even. And most businesses actually go out of business within the first 5 years, statistically speaking. And also, we don't know what's going to happen with legislation around uh, social media because government is slow to react, and that is kind of on purpose. That is the way that we set up our government in America, is that we wanted to slow it down so that uh, decisions were really thought on before they were made. And there was a lot of discussion and so on and so forth, right? You might have seen that earlier. I shared some content that I captured from CNN during the impeachment hearings in 2021. And basically, it's been flagged on YouTube as violent content, which I present all of my material to 18 plus anyway, just to be safe. But it is a historical event and it was on network television, you know? So, all right, well, let's go through what happened here because Glammy has been ever since she got Yomama as a co-host has been trying to tank the show on purpose. Despite I just don't know her reasoning why she would want to hurt her only possibility of advancing in performing arts. But we'll get into it.
All of the lights, back at it again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn stream pit. It's your boy, Yomama, and Glammy Lammy. Welcome back.
What's up?
Yes.
Is that what that is? I seriously thought it was dough. Like pizza dough?
You see my homie, Desi, aka Cyrax back there?
What? No, I just see dough.
You're gonna be mad. You see this?
It looks like when you stretch the dough and you have to like fold it and knead it, it looks like stretch. You know,
I just like to remind everybody that Glammy has been around the LCU all year and should have more historical reference than what she displays in this episode.
what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't see his pit on live yesterday?
No, but I guess that makes sense. It's just in here for the pit. That's weird. That's weird.
So yesterday, you had Boogie on.
I did.
Yeah. And some things popped off with that.
Yeah, so my original plan was just to talk to him, but the fans in the main and in the Discord were like, okay, well, we want to see you at least do something because they paid to, have him be tortured or whatever. I originally just wanted the convo, but yeah, so that was the twisting his temples was the only thing I could think of because that I hear, you hear that a lot. I didn't realize that it was attached to childhood shit. So once he explained it to me, I said, okay, no, don't. And he insisted on it, but then still.
Right. Okay. So you were tight with two of the fiancés of two of the founding members of this universe, and you were unfamiliar with the fact that Boogie has on multiple occasions spoken of being abused as a child and talked about that specific incident. I don't even watch live Glammy, and I know that.
Was telling people that I perpetuated that. Like, girl.
So
I
you're the one who
literally
told him to
you
do
no.
it. So wasn't it on you?
I mean, is it though? Yes. I mean, I'm not trying to not take responsibility here. If it's really on me, then sure. But like, I felt that once.
He was kind of fighting with him in a Discord today. And he said she wanted me to recreate when my mom would twist my nipples. And you said I wanted to just talk, but the fans got mad at me.
They did.
So you threw the fans under the table.
No, I was trying to be there for what the fans. No, I wanted the fans to have what they wanted, right? Because isn't that what you do? That's what they wanted. I was trying to do
responsibility, and you just say, "I wanted you to do it." I mean, I wouldn't sit here and say, "Well, the fans told me to do it." When you get backlash from it.
Really? Because I originally just wanted to talk, and then people in the main were like, "No, well, we paid to do this." So I was like, okay, well, if you paid to do that, then I want to do that for you. Is that still on me?
Yes.
You don't know if it's on you or not? When you got backlash from Boogie about the situation, you said, well, I wanted just to talk, but the fans wanted to do the nipple thing. So it wasn't me, it was them. So you threw them under the bus.
Are you sure? Because if I'm sitting there saying, okay, I originally just wanted to talk. And then they were saying, okay, well, we paid for this. We want to see this happen. So I was like, okay, I'll do.
It's amazing how much she's never done, in her mind, she's never done anything wrong. It's always other people's fault, right? This is an older woman. I think she's claiming she's about 45 years old, right? And everybody else is responsible for the stuff she gets sucked into. Okay. All right.
This is for you. Is it still on me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's still on me. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
By the way, while I was watching this, my mom was over because we were cooking some food. We're trying to eat more home cooking. And I just was out on the balcony listening to it because I'm trying to let her, she doesn't really like this sort of content anyway. And she's like, who has that shrill voice? I don't understand it either. I mean, like normally in when you're picking talent for a production that you're going to put together, you would select people that have a good appearance online, that they are easy to listen to. And some of the personalities that Keem has selected for this network are difficult to listen to because they have ear-piercing voices. And 3 that I can think of off the top of my head are Xylee, Zay, and Glammy.
But I didn't know what it was attached to, though. Like, I didn't remember that, like, it was...
How could you not, though? I mean, that's been part of his storyline the entire time. I don't even watch all the shows. You're more involved in this than I am. You're interacting with these people directly, and you don't know that? Come on, girl.
I wasn't trying to attack his trauma or anything. And then once he told me, I said, okay, no, don't. Like, I don't want you to be re-traumatized. It was the quickest thing I could think of.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Wow.
No, what makes sense is this is what you do. You get in some sort of situation, you get in some sort of argument, you get in some sort of, you get backlash for it. And instead of taking responsibility for it, same thing that happened with me and the whole Desi situation when you was when Desi pushed on you about the doll thing, you put it all on me. And then here we go again. We get the Boogie situation, and he pushes hard on you. And instead of taking responsibility, you threw it on the people that's watching.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it. And you wonder why Desi might want to roast you, Glammy. That's Boogie's fiance, right? And you're showing a complete lack of compassion for his background and his childhood trauma.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Nope, that's not me. Fuck.
So do you have a plunger?
Can you believe the Mega Millions jackpot?
A plunger?
Yeah.
Everybody's got a plunger. Why?
Would you put that on your head just so for the people in the chat?
Okay, but would that be on you or the people?
Hey, everybody. Thank you very much. Jennifer, goddamn, welcome to Band World. I appreciate you. Everybody in the chat.
Thank you.
Please send some donos if you want to see Glammy Lammy put the plunger on the head for the entire show.
The entire...
I'm leaving the chat in so that you can just see how much the fans really don't want her here. Oh, that's crazy face. My goodness. I like to call her Glammy Leno because of her exceptionally long chin that juts out.
Entire show?
Yeah,
Is that warranted?
You do the people under the bus. You asked if the people want it. We'll see. We'll see if the people want it. We go with what the people.
So isn't that the same thing I did then?
What did you do?
Please the people?
No.
Isn't that the same thing I did?
Nope.
Ha! Cookie with the 20. Get the plunger.
At Cookie
So how could you
7258 Super
say
Chatty,
that that's
$20.
okay,
Plunger.
and that's not on you?
What?
But then this doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make any sense?
Well, because you said that it was my fault and responsibility, right?
See, 187.
Thank you.
Let my people.
Yes, let your people go. So here's the thing, Glammy. One of two things. Either you're not keeping your plunger clean, or this is a complete surprise to you, which I don't think it is. I'm guessing that you were probably asked to have certain supplies on hand for the show in the event that they came up, right? So would you not have already had like a newly purchased, unused plunger in the house? That is my assumption, because this is an improv troupe for the most part. So I highly doubt that there's, and it's not, even if it was your own home plunger, presumably you've cleaned it and it's not going in your mouth, okay?
Go. Hey, man, another $10.
How is it I always make mistakes? I really thought I was doing the right things.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How does this happen all the time?
I
Yeah.
always get myself in these situations. I don't
Come
know
on.
how this
Keep
happens.
the dollars rolling, ladies and gentlemen. We want the plunger.
But the plunger's yucky.
What do you mean the plunger's yucky?
It's yucky. It's gross. It's been in the toilet. Why would I want that on my head?
Well, you said, well, if that's what the people want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
It took her 2 months to accept the punishment from the first time that she sabotaged him, when she was banning everybody who commented. And so their donation count went way down because the only people left chatting in the stream were mods.
Yeah, well, it was the only thing I could think of.
To throw the
And then
people under the bus? When
No,
Boogie confronts him?
the clip thing. The clip thing was the only thing I could think of. I was thinking quick because I was like, okay, originally I wasn't going to do anything. I just wanted to talk. But then the fans wanted him to have some sort of thing. And that was the quickest thing I could think of.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to traumatize him. And then when he said that it was about the trauma, and I was like, well, then don't. I told him no. And it wasn't like one of those no's where it's like, no, but go ahead. It was
Right, but you did this while you were broadcasting live rather than coordinating with him in advance, right? To ask him if he was going to be comfortable if you presented it to him as part of your show. Am I correct? Because it seems to me that Yomama actually does some background planning before he puts forth any sort of activities that he's going to do on the show. And it's pretty rare, I think, that he's ever asked for any sort of punishments. But you have come after him so hard the entire time that you've been a co-host. And most of us are absolutely baffled as to why you're still there. You've repeatedly been fired. You've repeatedly been moved to other shows. And you're too old to be acting like a dumb kid.
real, like, no.
Somebody said she has a news plunger. This is scripted.
No, I don't. It's gross.
Actually,
it's really gross.
it wasn't even my idea. That's what's crazy about it. I just saw it in the chat not too long ago, and I was like, you know what? Thank you very much. Justice for the fans. The plunger. Do it. Thank you for the $10.
Oh.
So you got to learn. I want the new people that watch Pit.
Let my people go.
I want the new people that watch Pit to understand one thing. These are never my ideas. These are never something that I write beforehand or whatever. I swear to God, I read the chat.
Let my people go.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I saw that you said you were going to make it happen. And I was like, no, you're kidding. He's not going to do that. And here we are.
And I saw somebody put in there, they said, your mama, in the comment section, they said, your mama, I don't know who said it in the comment, I gotta go check it, but they said, your mama, make Glammy put a plunger on her head for a punishment. And then I was just thinking right now, when I saw you in the Discord earlier, going back and forth with Boogie, and then you threw the people under the bus, and I was like, maybe that's what the people want you to do for a punishment. So this was actually on the fly.
But
nothing I came up with.
But I don't understand. Like, would that not be?
There's a comment in here I want to take a look at here too. One of the members, somebody with a paid account because it's a blue star, so that means they upgraded. It says, damn, TTS, which is text to speech, is restricting my words. I noticed that there were unusual restrictions on this stream as well. That when I tried to donate, I was getting an error message. And so I could not actually donate to this show for some reason, even though I wanted to be read as well.
The same thing.
What do you mean?
You listen to the people, I listen to the people.
I don't have...
But as soon as he said, go ahead. So are you going to take responsibility for putting the plunger on my head?
What are you talking about? What?
Because it would be you who would be putting the plunger on my head.
I said, no.
Is that not the same thing?
Am I putting it on the people? No, I said it would be a good idea for a punishment for the people.
So if somebody questions you, who put the plunger on Glammy's head, you're going to say, yeah, it was me.
Yeah, it was me.
You're not going to be like, oh, this was the fans and what they wanted.
No.
So I did it.
Yeah. If I got backed in a corner and somebody said, yo, mama, that was messed up that you made fucking Glammy put a plunger on her fucking head, I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, you know, it was something that's fucked up that she did. I mean, she fucking threw the fans under the bus. You know what I mean? And she usually, I mean, it's I'm not even saying it's like a punishment type of thing. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, to make up for the people. I was just giving you something to get out of it, because when the
And on top of it, you didn't suffer a childhood trauma of putting a plunger on your head, right? That was not a traumatic experience for you. Boogie has repeatedly talked about this childhood trauma he experienced, and you wanted to try and capitalize on it.
people
Okay.
see, when the people see that Glammy's not loyal, I'm not even, listen, I don't even give a fuck. I didn't even want you to get a punishment for throwing me under the bus. I didn't even want you to
Yeah.
get a punishment for going up on panel and shitting on me. I don't even give a fuck. I confront you, we talk about it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't say, damn,
Yeah.
you do me under the bus, you need to be punished. I don't give a fuck what you do to me. Okay, I don't
Right,
care.
right. No, I get
but,
that.
But I'm
Well,
talking
thank
about
you.
I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the pit people. I'm talking about the people that donate. I'm
Okay.
talking about the people, the fans. You know what I'm saying? When you throw them
Okay.
under the bus, that's different. These are the people that spend that work a 9 to 5, come home and want to be
Right.
entertained and have
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
time.
yeah.
They don't want to come here and then
Okay,
find out that they got shitted on behind their backs and shit like that. They feel like
Okay,
goddamn.
okay.
Okay.
Smooth.
Just saying. I don't give a fuck if you shit on me. You can shit on me all day. You can trash me, talk shit about me all goddamn day. You don't even have to get punished for it. But the moment you thought you was gonna go behind the people's back, and that's why I brought it to you guys. Because she thought she was gonna go behind your back, have a conversation with Boogie, and say, listen, Boogie, I still want to be friends with you. I didn't mean for you to twist your tipples. It wasn't me that came up with that. It was the chat. It was the pit audience. Oh, so you gonna just throw them under the fucking bus? No. Don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do some shit like that to them, and you think they're gonna forgive you after that? Mine are fucking upside down. Like, damn, you can shit on me all day. You can talk shit about me. You can go on all these panels and say I'm the worst goddamn thing you've ever been around. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. But these people, I mean, you guys that come here every fucking day to watch this show, you know what I'm saying? The donators and all you guys, I mean, fuck all that. That's crazy. I'm an upside guy.
Yeah, seriously. This is like the worst type of coworker that you could possibly have, is somebody who not only is sabotaging the work that you do, but is also trying to cozy up with upper management, which is essentially what Desi and Brantley are. And they're seeing right through it, it sounds like. Plus, there's a generational gap. I think Brantley just turned 25, and I think Desi is probably somewhere around 22. And Glammy's trying to present herself as like one of the gals. And I can tell you straight up, for me, this is just how I approach life. Anybody who's more than 10 years older than me, I consider to be a mentor to me. Anybody who's more 10 or more years younger than me, I consider somebody that I would mentor. These are not my friends. These are people in my life that I have different dynamics with. But my friend base is at least going to be somewhat close to my age, because we're going to have similar life experiences. She cannot say that she has that, especially in a coworker type of situation. And what's interesting is we're going to find out exactly like how she got herself in with them.
Damn. The chat never came up with it. Yomama, she lied. Exactly.
It's not like a regular plunger, though.
Okay, what is it?
It's not like a regular plunger, though.
What kind of plunger you got?
And you can see she's fully gray. She's 100% gray. I don't even think, I mean, I was already coloring my hair for the most part, but at her age, I was not fully gray yet. I am now, but I'm about to turn 52.
It's like this. With like the bottom. How's that gonna stick on my head?
Huh?
How's it gonna stick on my head?
Just hold it with one hand.
Like that.
All right, so how did you like
There
her?
you That.
Duct tape that shit.
Duct tape it. I lost my duct tape. It's in
You can
here
balance it.
somewhere. I
You
don't
can balance it one hand. Just switch.
Okay.
One hand get tired. Just switch.
Okay. The whole show.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Show some love, and ladies and gentlemen, with Glammy Lammy with the plunger on her head. Show us some love. Show some donations, please. Show us some love. There we go. Let's my plunger go. Thank you for the $5 by Brian. Hold on, let me get this. Let me make sure we on goddamn kick. Let my plunger go by Brian. Thank you very much, Brian, for the $5. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I am adding the new brag material.
Now you'll never, I swear, you'll remember this moment and you'll never throw the people under the bus again. Throw me under the bus. I don't care. But
Okay.
So let's get straight. So let's get to it. First things first. The whole thing about me going over to fucking goddamn bus. Now this been going around.
Yeah. It's hard to concentrate. Okay.
I mean,
She doesn't concentrate anyway. All she does is sabotage the show every single day. What do you need to concentrate on? Clearly, you don't have the brain power to get this done at all.
sometimes when you get a clog, you can push it down and just kind of get that out.
It doesn't stay. Okay, you have to share it with me so I can see it.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Okay. It's uncomfortable.
Oh well.
So, this is what Scooter had to say. Wanted me to come on bus.
They should do that, because here's the deal. I don't want to do a show where they don't want me there, if that makes sense. And maybe that sounds kind of soft to say, but I put a lot of, you guys know how much time I fucking put into bus every single day.
You do?
That consumes my day. And then I'm in VCs and all that shit. Like, I put a lot into that show. So, if they think somebody could do better, I'm okay with that. I really am.
Just as a refresher, Scooter on a hot mic on Live, which is their flagship show, admitted that everything they've done with Amber Lynn Reed on Bus has been scripted.
Oh, give me that cash.
I'm not leaving. I'm not quitting bus. Well, I need to make that clear because I haven't gotten a chance to type in the group chat yet. But no, I'm not quitting bus. I have no intention of quitting bus. But if they want somebody else, if you think somebody would be better, I'm open to trying it out. That's my only point.
Oh, I'm just saying, you got to stop doing moves that only hurt you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, think about it from his perspective. Like, they were up on Live yesterday because Bus didn't go live, and they're just trashing his ass, right? They're just saying all this shit. They said they'd rather have somebody else.
To be fair.
Well, no, I get you, but this isn't the first time they've said they wanted Yomama over you. They've literally said it to your face on Bus, right? So I think with everything compounded because of what happened, and then that was like the icing on the cake. You're like, all right, well, fuck, if you want somebody else, try somebody else.
That's the thing about it. And Glammy, Scooter continuously just quits. Keeps on. This is not the first time he's done this to Sweet Tea, but it's the second time he's done this to Sweet Tea. And he expected what? When Sweet Tea got up on Live to just basically go, you know what? It's all forgiven. I would be angry too. I would be angry if you not only just quit on me one time, but you quit on me 2 times. This is the second time you quit on Sweet Tea. So you expected her to do what? And be like, how? And Amber Lynn, and go ahead.
Okay. Well, okay, so the other piece of it that was said was the fact that he thought that he was fired. But there was no announcement either, so I think he was hurt that once he pulled Boogie off of Queens, because that's how this started. He pulled Boogie off Queens, and then he lost his host role. Like Scooter took his host role so that he couldn't jump up there again because he got kicked like 3 times. So he got lost. As soon as he lost his roles, he thought that he was fired. But there was no announcement. So I don't know. He was saying something about like, oh, okay, I'm fired. I'm going to take some White Claws and dip. And then he went on Rain and said that he was cool with everything and then just kind of let everything go. So I think maybe at that point he really felt like he quit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're right. I mean, first and foremost, stop just quitting like this. I mean, this guy just ups
Yeah.
and just leaves, and he just doesn't tell anybody. And there was a whole show. He just missed entire bus yesterday where Sweet Tea and Amberlynn Reed did not make a single dime, and that really hurts, especially somebody like Amberlynn Reed who basically came in here to make a bunch of money or to make money, and she got a huge ass following, whatever. Just to leave him hanging and not giving no updates, just upping and leaving. I mean, who the fuck wants to work with somebody like that? Who wants somebody like that as a co-host if you don't know that they're going to be here or they're not? You don't know what's going on. I mean, at least with me, when I had the day off yesterday or whatever, what happened with my internet, I let Glammy know ahead of time. I let her know
an hour ahead of time.
An hour ahead of time, and then me and her was planning out things, who to get on the show and to make sure
You
that
helped
it
me
runs
too.
smoothly. Yeah,
You helped me.
Yeah, to make it run smoothly, and for him to just dip out on these two, not let them know you wonder why these people don't want to work with you. Do you wonder why, bro? Like, it's fucking crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, in Southern California, we've been having various outages. And so that does affect our ability to access the internet. And especially in his case, he's going to need much more firepower than me because I'm not doing this for a living, right? It's like I can just scrap whatever I'm working on and just like try it again when the reception is better.
Can we put some sort of like option? You know how like when somebody gets to have a break, can we put like an option for a break?
Okay,
To put the plunger down?
I don't think nobody. Okay, you put put the plumber down. You can put the plumber down, and every $10 donation, we'll time it and we'll leave it. You got to leave it up for 5 minutes. Cool?
Okay, that's fair.
All right, cool. You can take it down now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
So go ahead. I just basically.
Yeah. So if you missed that, he basically said, all right, we'll do it like this. You'll get 5 minutes for every $10 donation, right? To try and just, have some compassion in this particular punishment.
Just said, I mean, the way he's quitting, that's the reason why they don't want to work with him.
Thank you, Kelly.
The instigator super chatted $19.99. Glammy's head got its own plumbing emergency, a whole plunger suction cup to her dome like she tried to unclog her thoughts and it got stuck.
Kelly is way too fast. I actually cleared on Sweet Tea 3 times. Glammy, clear the clog. That's $30. Okay. That's 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Can it be shorter? That seems unreal.
That's 30 minutes. That's $30. $10. That's $30.
Yeah.
So at 12. So we'll take the Kelly. Why is Kelly so good? That's 40 minutes, Joey. That's 40 minutes now. Oh my God. She just put that shit down too.
Okay.
All right.
As you can tell, we would prefer a solo show with Yomama, or at the very least, a better co-host than this. Like, this is not fun for us because Yomama is perfectly capable of producing very entertaining content for us and us, the viewers, right? And so why do we have to sit through this nonsense? I mean, How did she even get in to the in crowd? I just don't even get it.
You got 40 minutes. All right.
Okay.
You just switch hands. I mean, somebody said if you got tape, you don't have any tape?
I lost it. I have duct tape, but I don't know where it went. I've been
Okay.
looking for it for days.
For days. All right.
You're looking around the room. You would have kept it in your studio. Are you for real? I've been looking for it for days. Come on now.
All right.
Yeah.
Just next time, just keep.
Well, because I had other
good
tape
time.
needs. I had other tape needs, and I've been looking for it, and I can't find it.
All right.
Well, I usually keep mine in the same place all the time with some other light supplies over by like my water heater and my air conditioning unit. But I just have a couple things in there like for storage. I mean, I can generally find my duct tape.
Let me go get my clock, man. Let me get my timer, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be necessary. Because I'm gonna lose track.
Yeah.
Maybe a headband. I don't necessarily have a headband. I didn't use those when I was. It's fine. It's fine. I'll.
I think you'll see my comment come up that I thought, well, why don't you get a thong? You know, okay, so she did this whole bit that Mr. Glammy had to borrow Keem's underwear. What? What was that about? And the underwear had a hole in the bottom, the butt area. Really? Okay. So that's supposed to be believable. And you know what? If you still have those around, you could have stuck that plunger right through the hole and wrapped that underwear around your head. You could have used a thong. You could have done this differently. And then when she finally does decide to decorate it, she doesn't even use that fancy ribbon to tie it down so that she doesn't have her hand up the whole time. I've never seen somebody so effing dumb that does not have an obvious mental delay on screen. You know what I'm saying?
Fine. We'll hold it, I guess, because I don't have anything on hand to really structure said apparatus.
What?
Oh, I have. That's not gonna work though. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal. We'll deal. Oh yeah, unicorn. Okay, that makes him feel a little better. Okay, yeah, that kind of made me feel better. Not gonna lie. Toilet unicorn. Okay, let me see if I can do a toilet unicorn. Let me see. Oh, I took it out. I used to have the flush button on my thing.
I don't know if this is annoying her or it's annoying me.
Yeah, seriously.
Because that's what it would be like, right? If the unicorn was a flush one, if it was a toilet one, it would be like for the flush noise, right?
Bro, what the fuck is Keemstar is really fucking with me, bro.
If you can't play,
Keemstar need to get back to drinking, bro. Keemstar need to get back to drinking, bro. He needs to get back to drinking. This dry shit that's going on with him is out of control. This dry shit that's going on with him is out of control. And I gotta say this about me doing bus. The reason why, I mean, I like Amberlynn and I like Sweet Tea, but
I like Amberlynn.
But it's a setup.
I like Sweet Tea too.
Why? It's a setup. It's a setup.
For what? What do you mean? How is that a setup? You wanted a second show.
Listen, because what Scooter is doing is, and I'm not stupid, and I'm not dumb to these fucking hosts. Okay, they all don't like me. All right, they all don't like me. They all want to see Yomama's downfall. They all do. Okay, they want to see the downfall of Yomama because I'm sort of an outsider and I don't agree with a lot of these clowns. And the reason why they want to set me up on the bus thing is because of the money. You got to understand this. Keemstar put this in announcements and stop telling the host, stop talking about the fucking money. Stop talking about how much money you guys are making on each show because we got these report cards going on. Stop talking about the fucking money. Let's talk about the content. Because these fucking clown ass hosts judge shows based on how much money a show is making. Now, this was fucking sorry ass nightmare yesterday. You was on the show with him. You
Yeah, it
remember
was
this?
fun.
I bet it was. And he
I
had.
didn't want. Okay, wait. Before you play.
Oh, God, shut up. Shut up, Glammy. So for those of you who follow the network, you may or may not know this, but Locale Test has been basically dissolved and it's been changed to, I don't know, like Locale Gay or something. Nightmare is now paired with Cedar Ray, and Grimm is now the third wheel intern on Crypt, which I think that was wise to separate them. Grimm still hasn't apologized for his Holocaust denial statements, but baby steps, I guess. Nightmare, on the other hand, is still getting fired like practically on a weekly basis. And yeah, he lost the plot like many months ago. Not only by being disrespectful to his own audience, but also aligning with the worst people within the network rather than treating them as coworkers. And that's Glammy's problem too. Like, these are your coworkers. They're not your friends. They're not your party buddies, okay? And they're young. They'll figure it out.
This clip, it's kind of sort of, because after I said it, it sounded like I was throwing under the bus, but I wasn't. I was trying to say I don't want to answer because the fact that I didn't want to say anything. Let me preface before you play the clip, before I get the plunger on for longer. I know that the way you look at success is differently here. You see success as if the video goes outside of the LCU and gets more eyes, and you also have the views on the video. So you did a good job based off of that. So, but everybody else has a different scaling of what success looks like.
Kelly
so you did a good job because you did what
Kelly
you wanted.
just reset the timer. So we're back
Okay,
at
can
40.
we stop? Can we stop the timer for a second? Because Trippy, somebody had a good idea. If I flip the thing, then maybe I could put it on there.
Go ahead.
So pause the timer for a second.
Pause.
Let me see if I could flip the thing. Is that a thing? Does it do that?
Does it flips inside and you can just.
Yeah. Okay. Now is it gonna stay? I don't know if that's gonna stay. I don't think it still stays. Almost.
You got it. You almost.
It helped.
Go. Squish it one more time. Do one more hard one.
Okay.
Oh my God! It's gonna suck your brain out.
It doesn't stay.
It's gonna suck your brain out.
It doesn't stay. All right, that was a good idea, though. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, you were close.
I was close. I was really close.
Oh my God. Some more minutes for Miss Plunger done. Why don't you put a hole through your wig to hold it? By Kelly.
I like that one. That one's my favorite wig. I don't want to put a hole in it.
Okay, that's some bullshit because you also have your afro wig that you used for the dance party. Am I wrong? It's not like you only own one wig, Glammy. So you're doing this on purpose.
That's my favorite one.
If we get okay, if
No,
we get
no, it's my favorite one. Don't do that. Come on. It's my favorite one.
we gotta add more minutes to it.
All right, I'll hold it. It's fine. It's fine. It's my favorite one.
If we get a red, Can we put a hole in it?
No, it's my favorite one. Come on, that was like really, I like that one. It's my favorite one. I don't want to put a hole.
But why didn't you just say, okay, I can do it with the disco wig, the fro wig, right? The perm wig. Come on.
One in. I've done a lot of stuff. I will hold it. It's fine.
All right, we have 50 minutes. Another $10 dono. We have 50 minutes.
Okay. It's not so much the money on that one, it's the principle. It's my favorite one. It's the one that I go to the store with. It's the one that makes me feel more comfortable when I go outside. Like, don't do that. Please.
What difference does it make? So what? You have short hair. Like I've done that before. It's my hair. I went super short when we first got into the pandemic because I knew that I wasn't going to be dyeing my hair for a while, right? Because we couldn't go to the salon anymore. So I on the last election day in California that year, I got a super short cut. I went into work. We were all still like cleaning everything with like antibacterial wipes and everything. And nobody had masks because Trump depleted the freaking emergency reserves for to save us from a pandemic. So there was no mass distribution of masks, right? It took like 6 months to actually get them. Like we were trying to cover our faces with bandanas and stuff to even just like get some light groceries. It was terrifying, right? We couldn't buy toilet paper. We couldn't buy laundry detergent. Like these things were not available to us. The supply chain was completely interrupted, right? And here you are whining about this bullshit. You have short hair. So what? We're out of that situation now. Why don't you just like freaking dye your hair red and look like Annie Lennox?
All right.
Yes, it's an Amazon one, but it's the one that makes me feel the most. It's the one that makes me
The
feel
Amazon
the most,
one is crazy.
Yeah, but it's the one that makes me feel the most comfortable when I go outside.
Every woman. It's all in
me.
Yeah.
Anything you want done, baby.
You hear what
do
you
it
just said? Wait a minute. I'm gonna stop.
naturally.
Anything you want done, baby. See, that's what anything you want done, baby. Right?
Isn't that the right lyrics?
Yeah, that's right lyrics. But I'm saying anything you want done, baby, like put a hole in the wig. Anything you want done, baby.
I ain't show baby. I'm my husband's baby. If my husband tells me to do it,
I'm talking about the Chad. You know?
If you had enough money to buy your way into the network, you have enough money to get a new wig. For real. This is some bullshit.
I'm every woman. What would be worse, the plunger or Boogie's pit?
I think I'll take the plunger.
You'll take the plunger over his armpit? Yeah. His armpit looks pretty dangerous. That looks toxic.
Yeah. I like pizza, but that's ridiculous.
Bro, Dad, have Shifty's plunger on her head. Oh my God. That actually rhymes. Bro, Dad, has Shifty's plunger on her head. Shifty's plunger on her head.
Then I figured it out and then I got dead.
So, okay, we started. He reset the clock with the $10, so now we're at 50 minutes. Kelly came through, 50 minutes. Be good with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, here's what Nightmare said, and you were up there with him.
Yes, but like I said, I wasn't throwing you. I didn't want to say anything.
No,
listen,
Glammy, I don't care if you go on these panels and throw me under the bus. I don't give a fuck.
No, but it wasn't though.
I know.
No, Glammy, I watched your solo shows and your solo activities after Saturday night, and you absolutely were throwing Yomama under the bus. So don't try and scam the fans here.
You didn't. I know you didn't, but I just want to let you know. I just want you to let you know, I want you to be yourself. If you go somewhere and they're shitting on your mama and you want to pile on, please pile on. It's
most
okay.
of the time,
I don't want you.
I will say,
I don't want
no.
you. I'm not like these other co-hosts. Okay, I don't want you to defend me if I'm wrong or if you feel like you agree with them. Just do your
Right.
damn thing, okay? I don't care if you throw me under the bus. You ain't gonna get no punishment for that. But I'm talking about the chat. If you know the chat, they love you. They fuck with you a lot, but we do care, okay? So
yeah, well, see, that's what I'm saying though. Like, they're on the things. Like most of the time, I will basically say that, like, because this is what I truly believe. I believe that you should have your freedom of speech,
Exactly,
and the right to do what you're trying to do. I don't always agree with what you're saying. That's usually my take on what you're doing. But I do believe in Pitt and what it's trying to do, which is break through the fourth wall. So I do believe in what Pitt's trying to do.
I'm sorry, what? What? This chick reads my comments so closely. I can't. No, I did not use it in that context. That I did not say Yomama was trying to break through the fourth wall. That is not what I said. I'd have to go back. That was absolutely not how I said it. But okay, all right, okay. Obviously, you're reading everything. I have some sort of weird sock account following me now that's 14 years old on YouTube, has your picture on it, and is named Sarah Brantley. How weird is that, you guys?
For the LCU.
right.
And there's a lot of times that I say that you're imperative to the universe because of what you bring to the table. Like, I am on your side a handful of times, but on the times that I really don't agree, I do say so.
You do.
But this one, I just didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. So this is what Nightmare had to say.
Nightmare.
Huh?
When did he say that? On Rain?
On Rain today. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
joking.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. GG though. I mean, you outdid your mama today.
It was fun. Iceman's is really good.
Yeah, are you telling me Iceman and Glammy outdid Yomama and Sagittarius Shoddy and Amberlynn Reed?
Reed.
Okay,
Very correct, sir.
How did they outdo them? It's just a better show, or
Nightmare, feel it, because I'm notorious for throwing my co-host under the bus, and I don't want to do it.
more.
What was your watch time on that, Glammy? Because I think those of us who dialed in thought that Yomama was going to be there with Sagittarius, right? And then we dipped. What's your watch time on that show?
Fan interaction?
More money, more money, more money.
Now, this is the setup, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, especially with this moron in here. And Keemstar keeps bringing him back. Even though he breaks multiple rules, he's fucked up more than 100 times. But for some odd reason, Keemstar fires him, kicks him out. And then he has some kind of conversation with them. I don't know what kind of conversations they be having. But then he ends up bringing him back. Isn't this another rule he broke? Weren't we not supposed to be talking about report cards and the money that's supposed to be flowing in?
Oh, and on top of that, Yomama. Okay, so not only do you have both Glammy and Nightmare who have repeatedly been fired and then rehired, right? But you also have Billy, who has the infamous hidden drunk driving episode, which I just so happened to be up that morning and saw happen live. These people, your career is dying. Yeah. They are so jealous that they don't have entertainment experience, that they don't have business knowledge, that you've been doing this much longer than them and actually have a resume. These rookies are just like, they're like, oh, it's like high school. All I have to do is cozy up with the popular people, and therefore I'm going to be so rad. I was comparing Glammy to the girl in Mean Girls that kept trying to make fetch a thing. What's a fetch? And Regina George is the character, right? She's like, that's not a word.
But that's the reason why he was in the host chat begging for how much money I brought into the show last night. Now, at the end of the day, it was an interview. It was a great show. It was something good that happened. It was something.
Why waste time going to the clinic when
Wine originally did back in the day when they brought what was that chick from Milkers with the big boobs that was the stripper? What was her name?
Savage? I mean, no, Psycho Mom.
They brought Psycho Mom in. Remember that? She was somebody that Rewind brought in. And that, well, who was the last person that Rewind brought into the LCU?
Do you see how stupid she is? She now has a long ribbon, and rather than use it to secure that to her face, she is decorating the plunger. Whereas she could have just tied it around the handle, angled it on her head, and then created like a loop under her chin so that she didn't have to have her arms up for the whole episode. This is, she is dumb as a rock, you guys.
You, absolutely nobody since then. But here on Pitt, I'm trying to bring in new people. Brought in Amberlynn Reed. Now Shawty, she's interested in coming into the LCU now. Just by having a conversation with me last night, she felt comfortable and she actually enjoyed it. Now she's in talks of possibly getting one of the shows in the goddamn LCU. You see that? That was my goal, fucking nightmare. My goal is not to be looking up and setting goals to make money, but this is what all this clown cares about. And that's the reason why I don't want to take on Bus, because it's a fucking setup. Of course, when Amberlynn Reed first jumped on the scene, they made what? A shit ton, a boatload of money the first week, and the week after that. And all they want me to do is take Bus and then look at my report cards every fucking time it's over to compare it to what Scooter did. Thank you for the $2. They're not going to compare me to the content that I bring with Amberlynn and Sweet Tea. Fuck no. They're going to compare the money because that's how stupid these fucking hosts have become. And Keemstar has created this. He's created this with the report card. He's created all these guys are fucking content bankrupt. And all they think about is ideas to take your fucking money and to get into your pocket. They don't upload. They don't sit there and make music videos and songs and ideas, and they're creative. They're not creative at all. The only
they all they do is resort to self-mutilation, which, you know, after the class action that's going on against the ED channels, they're going to start coming after other self-harm, setting poor examples. And if you're not coding your shows as being for adults, that's going to be problematic. I've looked at my stats. I do not have any viewers under 18. And that's because of the way I present my material and how I go through the settings and code my shows.
creative thing that they come up with is a fucking loop cycle. Oh, am I going to do a tier list today? Am I going to do a tier list tomorrow? Am I going to throw some paint in my face? They come up with the simplest bullshit, and then they sit there, and then they go, well, I made a bunch of money. That means my show is better than yours. Glammy Lammy's solo show yesterday, no disrespect to you, Glammy Lammy, but that
actually
shit
wasn't bad, though.
That compared to mine...
No. I compare, and I even said that I didn't think it was better than you.
Yeah,
That's
it was
what I'm
just
saying.
not even planned. It was
but
just,
it was good for me,
Iceman
though.
came up. It was short noticed. It was cool. You got Boogie on. You went over there into a whole nother show, goddamn Crip show and da-da-da. Okay, but at the end of the day, the fact that these clowns only judge on money and not content just shows how pathetic they truly are. And that's why I wouldn't want to take Bus, because I already know what these clowns are going to do. They're going to go, well, Yomama had an epic show with Amberlynn and Sweet Tea, but what was the money like? Did he make as much money as when Scooter was over there?
Okay, so I'm going to pause it here because we're approaching the hour mark on at least my contributions as commentary. So I will do a part 2, and I can tell you there's a moment with Tommy. He'll probably address this on Cafe. It is 4 in the morning here in California. In my time zone, cafe starts at 5. So I might include that as part of this as well. But I'm going to pause here so I can process at least the first hour of my commentary. But yeah, I'm 37:29 in. Mark the time because that's where I need to go back. And I'll tell you, this was a banger of an episode, Yomama. This was so good. And yeah, she has been through absolute, not only sabotaging while she's on the show, but doing so throughout the network on her own as well. And it's just tiresome. It's bad business. It's really a horrible look. And she's going to start talking about like how she even met these people. She made it sound like she's known them for years, and all of a sudden we're learning that they just met for the first time at fat camp. Crazy ass shit. Okay. So thank you for your time, folks.